Do you think your store is too small for a newsletter? Have you contemplated putting one together and then thought, I don't have anything to say, or nothing exciting's happening in my little business? If so, today's episode is just for you. Hey there, Sal from SelenaKnight.com and the Bringing Business to Retail podcast, and today we're talking all about why you should send out a newsletter no matter how big your store is, and 5 things that you can put in it. The first tip is to have a reason for someone to sign up, and this should never be to save 10% on your first order. Give your peeps something they want. Solve a problem for them. If you give them something they can use, whether it's a free tutorial, a product FAQ, or a how-to video, you'll condition them to choose on knowledge rather than price. And that can only be a good thing. These people have signed up because they want what you have to offer, and you need to be respectful of that. You need to make a commitment to serve them up something on a regular basis, whether that's weekly, fortnightly, monthly, or quarterly. Having a customer database and sending out a newsletter is a low-cost way of engaging with your customer. So what are some things that you can feature in your newsletter, particularly if you're extremely seasonal? Number 1 is a quiz. Use some online software to make a free quiz up. I recently put one together called What Kind of Shopkeeper Should You Be? It doesn't take long, and by being business savvy, you can create an opportunity to sell at the end. Once the customer has gone through the process, highlight a product or service that would be a benefit for them. Number 2, highlight an interview. You can do a video, audio, or just a written interview, blog style. Interview suppliers, designers, trendsetters, and even customers. People love being nosy, so give them some gossip. Do you provide a service in store, such as styling advice? Expand the interview format and create, number 3, a case study of how your services have helped a client. If you don't provide a service, create a case study in the form of a long-form product review. Get customers on board by providing brand-supplied samples for customers to review. Recipes. Even if you don't sell food-based products, work out what draws your customer to you and use that to tailor a recipe for them. Maybe your customers are busy working mums. If so, you could create 3 easy weeknight meals that you can get on the table in 20 minutes. Or maybe your customers are foodies, in which case you might curate a 3-course menu for winter. This can also present opportunities to sell products, especially if you sell homewares. And lastly, a day in the life of. Create a pictorial or video journey of what a day in your store looks like. Whilst it may seem really boring to you, you'd be amazed at how much customers love to see this stuff. And as an added bonus, here are 2 tips that you should include in every newsletter. Make it shareable. Ask your customers to share it with their friends. And number 2, have a goal. This means including a call to action such as share this with your friends, or buy this great thing, or download my ebook. This week I've created 12 things that you can put in your newsletter, even if you think your store is not big enough to send one out. Now remember, if someone has taken the time to give you their email address, they want to hear from you, so stop being selfish and give them something to read about. If you'd like the 12 things that you can put in your newsletter, even if you don't think you're big enough to have one, head on over to SelenaKnight.com where you can download it for free. And whilst you're there, take a look around at the host of other free retail strategies that you can easily implement in your retail business. And taking a leaf out of my own TV show, please share this episode or any of my episodes with your friends, because your sharing is what makes me able to bring these strategies to you every single week. Until next week, be profitable.